Hey everybody, so I just got this mystery box in the mail and I need your help figuring out what it means. A couple things here. This thing it's a briefcase. It's got this sticker on it that has one of these on the sticker with the number 10 in the middle of it. And this is the sort of heart of the box. It's a metal triangle, all black, with a code printed here, and then it's got something here that I'll tell you what that is in a moment. The code, if you take that code and redeem it, which I did because this card told me to, which also came in the box, the card says to redeem it at orderof10.com/horizon dilation. Yikes, sounds like a medical procedure. So you go there, you redeem the code, which I've done, and that takes you to the page that we're looking at right now on the screen. And this page has 6 pieces. One of them, at the time of filming this, was still missing, and that is from another editor. As far as I'm aware, 6 editors have received one of these. We are one of them. I know SlashGear has at least one. I know Engadget has one. And I've got a couple of suspicions about the other folks who might have it. The hashtag is orderof10, which I'm sure most of them have posted them there by the time this video has gone live. So there are 5 pieces currently available, and I don't know what they mean. I know it comes from a hardware vendor, and I'll tell you who I think it is in a moment. The order in clockwise fashion from top around. The pieces are collision, and this references Einstein. The letters in the bottom right, if you look in the bottom right of each of these pages, you'll see some letters. Those letters for this page are JKLM, so it's alphabetical. The next one is structure, that's the URL, referencing Hinton's Tesseract, and the letters for that one are NOPQ. And next is circles, that's referencing The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. And there's a note here that says H.G. Wells and scientists were inspired by him. So they're basically saying this Order of 10 thing isn't just all scientists. There are other members like H.G. Wells, and H.G. Wells in this instance, they're saying inspired scientists. And I have a note on that in a moment. I looked up who he inspired and cheated a bit. The letters for that one are RSTU. The piece I got, this piece here, is compute. So if you actually look at this piece and you look in the corner here, and then you look in the bottom left of the image on the website, this fits there perfectly. That's the one we got. Everyone has one of these sort of barcodes on the side, and those line up with each other and create some sort of letters. So they create letters basically on the page. So that's our piece. We got compute. Okay, so we know it's a GPU vendor, quite obviously. Compute's a thing that they like to talk about. So ours is compute, and our piece references Leibniz and the binary number system, and our letters were VWXYZ. And then the last piece that we currently have is vision, which references Hermann Snellen's eye chart, and that's the piece that Chris Barr from SlashGear got, and his letters are A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so I'll tell you what I've found so far in this thing, and I'll let you all sort the rest because I'm just not smart enough to figure this out on my own. So first of all, H.G. Wells, his page on this site says that he inspired 2 scientists. One of those 2 scientists is Fermi. Fermi, if you haven't figured it out, is one of the code names for NVIDIA's GPU architectures. That includes the 400 series. Pretty hot architecture a couple years ago. That was Fermi. Of course, after that was Kepler, then Maxwell, and next is Pascal. So obviously there's a science theme here, and after Pascal is supposed to be Volta. So quite obviously NVIDIA at this point. And the next thing I sort of figured out was, started to figure out, was that on the collision page there's a couple of numbers, and they're in almost like a hopscotch chart. I'm sure someone actually knows what that is. I don't. But the numbers are 9, 18, 2, 7, 17, 14 for the first chart. And the one at the bottom of the page, the numbers are 10, 5, 9, 16, and 15. So these seem to correspond to one of the other pages, and that page is the H.G. Wells page. So if you go to the H.G. Wells page, you'll see that these boxes are present and they're missing the numbers. I would imagine these numbers fill in those blanks and they correlate or correspond to something else. If you look up the quote on the H.G. Wells page, you can sort of Google search the first sentence and you will find the freely available chapter from the book that this is referencing. And the missing words are on that page. Whether or not they fill in this puzzle, I'm unsure, but maybe that'll point someone in the right direction. The next thing I figured out, or rather a friend of mine figured out, the vision page, which is the one that SlashGear got, seems to correspond with our compute page. This is for a few reasons. One, of course, these all seem to be related somehow by their edges. And two, if you look at the vision page, the vision chart actually almost perfectly, basically perfectly fits the chart that's on our compute page, the binary number system page. You could put them side by side, which I'll do, and you'll see how they relate to one another. All right, so that's almost everything I got. I checked the source code of the pages. I couldn't find anything that was obvious. They were a little bit too smart in concealing things. I really wanted to know what that last clue was, and I could not figure it out without the person actually redeeming it. So whoever the other editor is, please type that number in. The next thing I've got is this. So there's this little package that came in the box, and it says these words. It says, "We are the Inquisitive, the Code Breakers, the Truth Seekers." Got some Illuminati stuff going on here. "For centuries, we have studied the patterns that govern the universe and the rules that drive our perceptions of reality. We toil in secret, pushing the boundaries of possibility, keeping our work underground until the world is ready. The day has come." This is a bit melodramatic. "We are calling on you and your followers to join us on a mission to unleash a quantum leap forward, a power so great, mysterious, ... it will change the way we see." So I don't know if that references vision or what, but in this box is one of 6 keys: follow the trail and reap the rewards, game everything. So they've broken their Illuminati stuff with that little game everything there at the bottom, and then it says order of 10 like everything else. So that's the note I got. This was the redemption card. I thought I was a genius and pulled out this foam from the box and discovered a hidden compartment which had advertisements for the company that made this box, and I'm not gonna show those because they're irrelevant, and keys. So there's nothing else special in there. It's just this and the stuff that I've told you about the website. So the website where you can help me is linked below. And of course, you can read our own content on this as we figure stuff out. Check gamersnexus.net or the social media pages, and we will interact with you all trying to work on this today. Quite obviously, Fermi is mentioned very distinctly. It's about scientists. Next NVIDIA card is Pascal, scientist. So we know that much, but that's about it. Thank you for watching. If you have ideas, post them below, because I'm curious and I can't figure it out because I am not that good at this type of thing. So as always, Patreon link, the post video, comments below if you want to help us out, and I'll see you all next time.